Well, good morning. Hope you're having a blessed day today. I want to talk to you today about some secrets of homesteading that nobody really talks about. At least I've not heard them talk about. We do a lot of things here on what we call our homestead. And you have to realize that homesteading is a state of mind. It's not anything different, really, than when the homesteaders went out west years ago to get free land or to find a place nobody's touched. Okay, they had a reason for doing that, and our reasons are very much the same in what we're doing. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that today, about some of the secrets of homesteading. Okay, why is it that we work long hours in the heat and in the cold? Why is it that we plant? Why is it we preserve? Why is it we can and dry and dehydrate and all the things that we do? Why is it that we give up a simple life uh, without a lot of labor and do what we do anyway? Okay, is there a secret to that? I believe there is. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. You see, this one of the secrets to uh, being successful in homesteading is one main thing, and that is we have a dream. The same dream that the early homesteaders had when they went out west or went down south, wherever they went to build their home and their life. They have a dream of what they'd like to be, a dream of what they perceive being, a dream of uh, how their life could be simple, free from encumbrance of government, of other people, of other things, from dependence upon um, other things and people for your livelihood. Why do we do these things? Why do we do things? Because we have a dream of what we want to do. Okay, so I'm going to tell you, the secrets are not anything massively deep, and yet there's something that we don't talk about when we talk about homesteading. You see, homesteading is about, first of all, hope. Okay, we came to Tennessee because we hope to have a better life. We hope to have something we can live in comfortably. We hope to have something that, a place where we can settle down and we can make friends. We can worship our God in peace. We can live in freedom from so much government entanglement in our lives. Okay, we hope for something. Okay, we hope for the ability to garden. We hope for the ability to keep livestock if we want. Those are dreams that we had. So first of all, number one secret would be to dream. Number two would be to have hope for something better in the future. And number two would be, or three would be having faith. Okay, to put our trust in something, even though when we can't see the end that's going to take place, we have faith that if we work hard, if we do what we need to do to provide for ourselves, that we're going to be able to do that and be stronger in all that we do. So faith is a great thing. So hope and faith, dreams, hope, and faith are some of the secrets there. But then we have a vision. Okay, we also have that you think, well, that's not a secret. Yeah, it is. Why don't more people do what we're doing? Well, they kind of think, well, that's neat, and we would like to kind of like do that sometime, whatever. But they don't have the vision to see into the future, into what they can have. We bought this old house, and I'm telling you, it's looking a whole lot better than it did when we bought it. It had been no one lived in it, been abandoned basically for 3 or 4 years, and it was falling apart inside. And eventually, I'll show you some pictures of before and after. But now we've got it closed up. We've got it nice inside. We've finished almost all of the interior. We still have more work to do. But, we had a vision when we looked at this place and saw holes in the wall. We saw holes in the ceiling. We saw problems all over the house. We looked at it and we had a vision for something that told us this could be better than what it is. And we can accomplish that if we put our mind to it. So, do you have a vision? Now, not everybody has the same goals. Not everybody has the same desires. Not everybody wants the same things. But all these things are part of what it takes to be successful in homesteading. Okay, it's important that you understand that. Okay, so we have dream, we have of what we would like to have. We have hope that this will come true if we put forth the effort. We have faith that we can accomplish this even though we don't know how. A lot of times my son will say, well, how are we going to do this, Dad? I say, I don't know. Let's, we won't know until we get involved in it and start seeing how all the little pieces fall together. I don't always have a plan for everything. Some things I do, but so much of what I do in my life, I don't have a plan for regarding this house, that is, and the property here. So, we have to have faith that things will come together if you work hard, if you want to, if you have that desire to put these things first. Why don't we travel? Why do we choose, to stay home and homestead rather than travel and use our money and our resources, our time and our efforts, our health in this way? Because we envision something better. I envision, you see, over here, I envision a solar area. Over here, I envision a garden area. Okay, hopefully this next year we'll be able to get some of that taking place. But we have plans in our minds, we have vision, we have faith, we have hope, and that's what's important for us. The personal accomplishments of homesteading are what we dream and what we want. And no, it's no one size fits all. And you can go on the internet, you can go on YouTube, and you can see a lot of people showing you their homestead and talking about what they're accomplishing and showing you all their efforts and their animals and all the good things that are there, okay, which is wonderful. Yeah, I learn a lot by watching those things myself. Okay? But unless you have the dream, the vision, the hope, the goals in your life, you'll sit in your easy chair and not do anything. So when are you going to challenge yourself to reach out and do more, be more, take a chance, have faith that you can accomplish more than what you are now, and that you can actually accomplish something towards freedom, towards homesteading, towards whatever it may be in your life that you want. Now, I know I'm just an old guy talking about things, right? No, I'm an old guy who's accomplishing things, okay? I'm an old guy that's putting effort and time and a lot of resources into this, but it's coming together. And you've seen, the short while I've been doing this, some of the things in our house and how they've changed already. You've not seen the beginning, what it was with holes in the floors and rotted joists and all the things. You've not seen those things yet. Okay? We had to have a vision that saw beyond that to what it could be. And that's what it's going to take for you in your life. Are you willing to challenge yourself to reach out and do more and be more because that's what you want? That's what do. You have a dream? If you don't have dreams, man, you have nothing. We've always seen our life as an adventure. And we're taking one road or, one leg of this road on our adventure. What's the next lane going to be? What's the next turnoff? What's it going to be in our life? I don't know. We've had a lot of them in our lives. And God's always been there to protect us. But you see, that's a key part of our lives. God is involved in our lives. We make our decisions. We pray about them. We talk with one another. We share with one another. And, we ask God to guide us. And whatever happens, happens. And we learn to go with the flow and do whatever needs to be done. So I hope this gives you something to think about. If you're even possibly thinking about homesteading, you have to have those things. And those are secrets that aren't really secrets, but I've never heard anybody talk about those as such when you're thinking about homesteading. So you have a blessed day, okay? And you just, pray about these things. You think about them, challenge yourself, talk to your wife, talk to your spouse, talk to those around you about what you can accomplish, what you'd like to do. Share your dreams with others and don't let them shoot you down. If they're not positive and not encouraging you, then find other friends, okay? That's what it's all about. So I'm going to ask you, if you would, just, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit that little like button if you would, the notification bell. Make a comment. I really enjoy reading the comments, and I try to answer all the comments that people make on there. So do that, and we're going to ask you just to have a blessed day and encourage one another as we share this journey on this life of homesteading.